Have you ever noticed those tiny bumps you get like on the back of your arms or your thighs, maybe even cheeks?
Yep.
It's like this chicken skin
that
so many people just kind of live with.
It's super common.
But don't always understand.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we wanted to dive into today.
Yeah.
So we've been looking at this really interesting conversation with dermatologist Dr. Alex Carter.
Okay.
From the Say Goodbye to Keratosis Pilaris, Chicken Skin Understanding Keratosis Pilaris podcast.
Wow, what a title.
I know, right?
So long.
Very descriptive.
Yeah.
But our goal is to really break down what keratosis pilaris is.
Okay.
What might be triggering it for you and how to manage it effectively.
Awesome.
Drawing straight from Dr. Carter's expertise.
So, first off, what even is this chicken skin?
Yeah.
Or, as it's officially known, keratosis pilaris.
So, keratosis pilaris, or KP, as we'll probably call it, to keep things concise, is a really common and harmless skin condition, characterized by those small, rough bumps that you described. They tend to show up on the upper arms, thighs, cheeks, and buttocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what causes those little bumps?
So this is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
These bumps are actually a result of a buildup of keratin.
Keratin.
Keratin is a protein in your skin.
Okay.
It's basically what makes up the outer layer.
So it's important.
It's vital. Yeah. It helps protect you.
Okay.
It's like a building block for a healthy skin.
Huh.
But with KP, this keratin can accumulate around your hair follicles.
Okay.
Essentially blocking them. And that blockage is what you feel as those tiny rough bumps.
Okay, so it's not something you can catch.
Exactly.
Right.
Not contagious.
Not from another person?
No, it's not contagious at all.
Okay.
It's primarily genetic.
Okay. Interesting.
And it often runs in families.
Okay, so if your parents have it, you might be more likely to get it.
Exactly. If your parents have experienced KP, there's a significantly higher chance that you might develop it too. It's kind of in your blueprint, so to speak.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
My brother and I both have it.
Yeah.
And I remember my dad having it.
Yeah. It's definitely a family affair sometimes.
Yeah, so if it's genetic, are there other things that can make it worse?
Absolutely.
Trigger it?
Yeah. So while your genes kind of set the stage, there are definitely factors that can contribute to how KP presents itself.
Okay.
Dry skin is a major one.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
You might notice that your KP seems more pronounced during the colder months when the air is drier, less humidity.
Yeah.
This lack of moisture can really exacerbate the keratin buildup.
Okay.
What's also interesting is that we see a connection between KP and other conditions like eczema, asthma, and allergies.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Research suggests that individuals prone to KP may have a slightly altered skin barrier function.
Okay.
Which is also a characteristic of eczema.
Oh, okay.
So this shared vulnerability might explain why these conditions often coexist.
Okay, that makes sense. So how can you know for sure that what you're seeing is actually KP?
Right.
What are the things to look for?
The main symptoms are those small, rough bumps.
Yeah.
They really do have that sandpaper-like feel when you touch them, as Dr. Carter pointed out.
Yeah.
Some people might also notice some redness or mild inflammation around those bumps.
Okay.
And while it can occasionally be a little itchy for some individuals, for the most part, KP is painless.
Okay, so you've got these tiny bumps.
Right.
They're not causing you any pain.
Yeah.
They maybe just feel a bit dry and rough.
Right.
What can you actually do about it?
Okay.
Is there a magic bullet?
A cure.
If only.
That'll make it go away forever.
That would be great. But unfortunately, there isn't a definitive cure for keratosis pilaris.
Okay.
It tends to be a chronic condition.
Okay.
But the good news is that it can be managed very effectively.
Okay, so it's not about eliminating it.
Right.
It's about managing it.
Exactly. Think of it less as trying to completely eliminate it.
Right. And more as consistently working to keep it under control.
Okay.
And improve its appearance.
Got it.
Yeah.
So management is key.
Yes.
What are the main strategies for managing KP?
So right at the top of the list is daily moisturizing.
Okay.
This is absolutely crucial.
Moisturizing every day.
Every day.
Okay.
Using moisturizers, especially those that contain ingredients like urea or lactic acid, can make a huge difference.
Why those specific ingredients?
So urea helps to hydrate the skin.
Okay.
But it also works to break down that excess keratin.
Oh, so it's doing double duty.
Exactly. And lactic acid is an alpha hydroxy acid, or AHA.
Okay.
That gently exfoliates the skin.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So urea and lactic acid.
Yes.
Yeah. What else?
The next step is gentle exfoliation.
Okay.
This helps to remove the buildup of dead skin cells on the surface, which can contribute to the follicles getting blocked.
Okay.
Products containing lactic acid.
Oh, again,
as well as salicylic acid, which is a beta-hydroxy acid or BHA, or glycolic acid and other AHA are good options.
Got it.
The key here is to be gentle.
Okay, so don't scrub like crazy.
Exactly. You don't want to scrub too harshly, as they can irritate the skin and potentially make things worse.
Right, makes sense.
So think of it as a gentle sloughing away of the surface buildup.
So what if moisturizing and exfoliating aren't enough?
Right, so for more stubborn cases, dermatologists sometimes recommend topical retinoids.
What are those?
These are derived from vitamin A.
Oh, okay.
And they work at a deeper cellular level to speed up skin cell turnover, which can help prevent the keratin from building up as much.
Okay.
However, these are usually prescription strength.
Okay, so you'd have to see a doctor.
Yeah, you'd need to see a doctor for those.
Got it.
Yeah.
So those are like more serious treatments.
Right.
What about everyday things?
Yeah.
Are there lifestyle changes that might help?
Absolutely. Simple changes in your daily habits can actually make a big difference. So Dr. Carter emphasized taking lukewarm showers rather than hot ones.
Okay.
Hot water can strip your skin of its natural oils.
Oh, yeah.
Which can worsen dryness and in turn potentially aggravate KP.
Okay.
Similarly, switching from harsh, heavily fragrant soaps to gentle, fragrance-free cleansers is a good idea.
Okay.
And here's a tip you might not immediately think of using a humidifier.
Oh, interesting.
Especially during those dry winter months when indoor heating is on.
Right.
Can help maintain better skin hydration overall.
Okay. Those are good tips.
Yeah.
So when should someone consider seeing a dermatologist about their KP?
Right.
Like, what are the signs that it's more than just an annoyance?
Yeah. So Dr. Carter advised that if the bumps become excessively red, intensely itchy, or if they are significantly impacting your self-confidence and causing you distress, it's definitely a good idea to consult a dermatologist.
Okay.
They have access to a wider range of treatment options and can create a personalized management plan tailored to your specific needs.
Okay, that's really helpful, knowing like when to see a professional.
Right.
So like what's the main thing to remember if you have KP?
The most important thing to remember, as Dr. Carter stressed, is that keratosis pilaris is incredibly common.
Okay.
You are not alone if you have it.
Right.
And there's absolutely no reason to feel self-conscious. While there's no quick fix.
Okay.
Being consistent with a gentle and targeted skincare routine.
Right.
Focusing on regular moisturizing with the right ingredients and gentle exfoliation can really make a difference in how it looks and feels.
Okay, so to recap.
Yes.
Keratosis pilaris.
Yeah.
That common chicken skin is primarily genetic.
Yes.
It tends to be more noticeable when your skin is dry. And while there isn't a cure, you can manage it with moisturizing and exfoliation. It's using the right products.
With the right ingredients, for sure.
Urea, lactic acid, all that good stuff.
Yes, exactly.
So if we think about this more broadly, keratosis pilaris is so common.
It really is.
And it's linked to how well your skin barrier functions.
Right.
It makes you wonder what other minor skin things might also be connected to your overall skin health.
Yeah, absolutely. Like how your skin interacts with the environment.
Yeah.
Take a moment to like pay attention to your own skin. What different factors, like changes in whether your diet or even stress levels seem to have an influence.
That's such a good point.
Yeah.
It's like food for thought.
It is.
For your skin.
Yes.
So this deep dive on keratosis pilaris, it's really just a starting point for understanding your own skin better.
Absolutely.
There's always more to learn about this amazing organ that protects us every day.
It does so much for us.
It really does.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in learning more, we highly recommend checking out reliable resources on dermatology and skincare.
It's a fascinating world.
It is. Yep. It's all about getting to know your body.
Yes.
And what works best for you.
Couldn't agree more.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.
To the deep dive.
Yeah, the deep dive.
Into keratosis pilaris.
It's been a journey.
It has.
Yeah.
See you next time.